I'll take you up to the road and go to the ridge there.
That's okay, I got it on my GPS. 2025 marks 10 years since I learned how to ride motorcycles. To celebrate, I decided to ride across the United States, touch 2 oceans, and check off the remaining lower continental states. Welcome to the final 48. A huge thank you to my partners for making this series possible. Good morning. I'm very sleepy. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We are currently in Burlington, Washington, and the location that I want to visit first today is 4.5 hours away, and I have to go through Seattle. So we're up early. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm packing up to get on the road. This is probably my favorite part of staying at these campgrounds is the early, quiet mornings. I heard an eagle fly by earlier and start cawing. It was really cool. So before we take off, I want to kind of show you guys one of my little hacks. I have loads of cold weather riding gear, but I did not bring it with me on this trip because I knew most days were going to be in the 90s and it just takes up a lot of space. But what I have to have with me is rain gear, and I'm going to show you a little hack for how I keep my lower legs warm without wearing chaps or something. I have these boot gaiters from Nelson Rig. I am rocking all Nelson Rig and Rig gear luggage on this trip, and I'm absolutely obsessed with the luggage. My backpack and the duffel bag have been able to carry literally everything I need, super organized, super well protected from the elements, and they have held up so nice with like being attached to the rock straps every single day and attached to the bike. But basically what I do is I put these boot gaiters on, and they just help block the wind and protect my lower legs and my feet to help them keep just a little bit warmer. But yeah, it's been wonderful. And I actually have a 25% off link down in this description and every video description if you guys want to see if I have any savings, discounts, links, always in the description. But with all of the rig gear, 25%. It's a huge discount. Well, I forgot to turn off no tolls and no ferry crossings, so let's see if we can get on the ferry.
995 Bria.
Alrighty. How often are the crossings?
Every 45 minutes to an hour.
Hi. You told me to come over here?
Do you have a ticket?
Yes.
Okay, yep. I'll just scan it, get you right up there.
Wonderful. Thank you. I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah. When you're here, as long as you have a ticket, you can directly come down to us. You don't need to wait in line, and we'll get you right on, okay?
Alrighty. Which lane do I go into?
You can go up to here. There's a box right in front of it. It says motorcycles. You can hang out there.
Alright. Just go up to the front and stop and wait?
Yep, and he'll get you on.
Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem. You have a good day.
You too. It's so crazy. I've never been to Seattle before. Like, I've never been to this part of the country. And like literally as soon as you get into this area, it gets super cloudy, just like in Twilight. I think it's time to take off the boot gaiters and see what we need to do to board the Edmonds / Kingston ferry. The ferry just showed up. It's 7:24 a.m. I've been on the road for an hour and 9 minutes exactly. Like, I didn't plan this. I was gonna take I-5 all the way south through Seattle and then back up, but I'm kind of glad that this happened this way. I thought for sure it was gonna be a much more like tedious process, kind of like the other ferries that I've taken in the past, but I guess I'm not used to public transportation in a mega city like this. So the fact that this ferry crosses every like 45 minutes to an hour is awesome. And I got here at just the right time. All loaded up. And look at where we're heading. Woo! Let's go see if we can find some coffee. How the hell are they in that water? Y'all, that's crazy.
It's gotta be the Polar Bear Club.
It has to be something. I'm frozen
Yeah,
solid.
how'd you like to go on that?
No, thank you.
What?
Here we go. Here we go. Big one. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Hungry. Apparently we have about a 30-minute crossing. I'll take drinking a hot coffee and eating a breakfast sandwich over blasting down the highway. Just like that, ready to get back on the bike and go explore the Olympic National Forest. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah, I definitely go for it. It's great.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds perfect.
It's a ways away.
I mean, I'm going all the way there anyway, so I might as well take the extra couple miles.
Well, it's gonna be at least 17 more up to it.
That's not bad.
Okay. Butterfly.
Hold on, I got music. What'd you say? Yeah. I mean, whenever. I'm just following you. You're going home? Oh, cool. Where was that? That mountain you said? The mountain. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna get fuel and then I'm gonna look it up on my map. Thanks for guiding me.
Yeah, this is what the ridge looks like. It doesn't really show you. It's kind of cloudy. You want it? That's up there, but
So that's not bad right now.
yeah.
I was supposed to ride Mount Washington in
Mount
New Hampshire,
Washington. Oh, yeah.
in New Hampshire last week, and it
Okay.
was 70-mile-per-hour winds. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Oh wow, that's not fun.
So I was like, I wanted to do. Yeah, I have it up
Well,
on
the problem
River.
Now, see all the cars there?
Yeah.
Okay, they have a limited going upper.
Yeah. I might go check that out.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Enjoy your ride.
Okay. Thanks. Now.
Nice bike, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, she's got a nice bike.
Yeah. They're both nice bikes. If there's two wheels and they move.
They're two wheels and you're riding.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll take you up to the road and go to the ridge then.
That's okay. I got it on my GPS. Yeah.
Okay, they're going to town. They'll go
I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry.
Laird.
Laird?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jess.
Let me, Jazz.
Yeah.
I live in town. But yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
you have a good turn, Jasmine.
Thank
Yeah, it's
you.
just Jazz, not Jasmine.
It's Jess.
What?
Jessica.
Jessica. not
Jess.
Jazz.
Thanks, Laird. Have a wonderful time. So I just looked it up on River. Let's go ride Hurricane Ridge Road. Well, since I was unable to do Mount Washington in New Hampshire, I am very excited that I got to ride at least one mountain road so far on this trip. And when I say mountain road, I mean like a literal road that goes up a mountain and then back down a mountain. But basically, I ran into this gentleman on the ferry this morning, Laird. He was lovely. Told me about this area, and regardless if I met him or not, what I like to do is I like to get to a destination. I'm not planning out every single step of this itinerary because sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to, and I don't want to be stressed out if I don't get to do something specific. So what I do is I get into a general location. So for example, we are in Olympic National Park. I am a pro member of the River app, not sponsored, but I have the pro membership because what I like to do is get on there in any geographical location, and River partners with Butler Maps. So they have their great, better, best routes. And of course, the very first thing I looked up for just a great route was this Hurricane Ridge Road. So that's what we are on right now, and I think we still have 3 more miles to the top, so I don't know if it's going to be super technical, but so far it's very beautiful. I think I'm gonna gear back up. I had to shed some layers. It's finally warming up a little bit, thank God, and then head up to the top of Hurricane Ridge Road. And that was Hurricane Ridge Road. Super easy, very enjoyable, absolutely stunningly beautiful and scenic. and not much to do at the top. So let's go right back down to the bottom and head over to my biggest destination for the day. Well, one of my biggest. I'll show you when we get there. Welcome to Forks, Washington. I figured Forks, Washington is a perfect place to stop on my way to the Pacific coast. If you guys don't know, Forks is from Twilight, the books first of all, but the movie's Twilight. And the college version of myself would be so tickled pink right now to know that we actually like made it out here for the most random of reasons. I didn't even know I was gonna ride motorcycles when I was in college, so it's very cold. I think it's in the mid-50s, so I ordered myself a hot coffee, gonna grab some lunch, and then we're gonna start making our way towards the actual ocean. Can't believe we actually did it, coast to coast. I got some clam chowder. I'm so excited for this. It's definitely hoa hoa weather here. That might be the best clam chowder I've ever had in my life. I don't know if it's just because I've been on the road for 6,000 miles and I'm freezing cold, or if it's because it's that good. Like meaty chunks of clam. Oh my gosh, that was exactly what I needed. Holy moly. I'm ready for bed now, but I still have 250 miles. It says it's gonna take 3 hours. It also says the road's closed, so if we gotta go off-roading again, fuck it. But we are really close to the Pacific Ocean, so of course that is our #1 priority today. We have to go touch the Pacific Ocean and make this coast to coast complete. Well, this is definitely a stark difference from the Atlantic coast. I am fully bundled up because it's pretty chilly out here. Welcome to Ruby Beach. touch the Pacific Ocean. We officially just rode coast to coast. I love the rocks. If I thought my hair was flat before, it's definitely flat now. I'm literally, I don't know how I'm gonna fit the whole beach worth of rocks in my saddlebags. These are like literally the coolest shapes and stuff. So we made it to the Pacific Ocean. Honestly, I thought it would feel a lot more like monumentous than it does. Right now, it just feels like a Sunday. And I have to get to camp. It really just feels like I've been on the road for 20 days and I only think about what do I have to do tomorrow. So we still have over 3,000 miles on this trip that I have yet to complete, yet to accomplish. So getting to the Pacific coast was really just like kind of like a 3/4 of the way there type of ordeal. So we still have 2 major states that I gotta hit on my lower 48 to check those off. So I think it's actually time to wrap up here at the beach because it's still raining and I don't want my cameras to get ruined. And head down to camp. We still have 2.5 hours until we get to camp and I have to make another gas stop. So we still got a long day ahead of us. And there's the rain. I'll see you guys at camp. I just checked into my KOA. This is literally, like, I say it every time, but man, these deluxe cabins have me in a chokehold because of this. My own bathroom. But no, in all seriousness, you guys, I just checked in. Literally, the husband and wife who run this Bay Center KOA just came in to check on me, see if I needed anything. It's so beautiful. Like this area, just riding in here is so beautiful. So they actually just told me that here in about an hour, there is an incredible sunset over the Pacific Ocean, like over the bay. So she's like, yeah, you have to come check it out. So I'm literally about to charge you guys up and go see the sunset. There's the trail. This is kind of spooky. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look, there's Bigfoot. I think I missed the actual sun setting below the horizon, but the sky looks incredible from what I can see. This is a beautiful KOA. Whole, like everything is like brand new and shiny and everyone's so happy. Wow. Well, good thing I'm staying here for 2 nights. I get a second try tomorrow. I can't believe I missed the sunset. Like I said, I'm staying here for 2 nights. This is the first time on this entire trip, 20 days on the road, not including Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was in Milwaukee for 3 days because I was working with Harley Davidson, but this is the first time on this entire trip of the final 48 where I am staying put. I might not even ride my motorcycle tomorrow. If I can find something cool within a timely manner of being around here, I definitely think I'm gonna go back to the coast because we are right on the coastline. But I think I'm gonna save most of the big miles and the mountain rides for later on in this trip. I'm actually working right now. I got all of my computer and stuff. I gotta get caught up on emails because I haven't answered emails honestly in like probably 15 days. But yeah, I'm just like so spoiled. This, like, again, I can't speak highly enough of this KOA here. I'm in the Bayfield area. So beautiful, very up to date. They don't even have like cable television. It's like streaming. So, you know, updated. But for a day that my only goal was to touch the Pacific Ocean, what an incredible day. I ended up being on the road for about 14 hours. I think I got up at 5 a.m. and it is now 9:35 p.m. So the girl's tired. I definitely plan on taking a hot shower because it was chilly all day today, and I'm not complaining because everywhere else in the country right now has just been horrifically hot. So I'm going to take a hot shower, and I think I'm going to watch Twilight. I'm definitely going to watch Twilight when I go to bed. Meeting Laird on his old BMW on the ferry that I accidentally took. By the way, I was not planning on taking that ferry. I looked into it because it was like 20 minutes shorter than going like the I-5 around Seattle and Tacoma, I think. But I was like, oh, I can't figure out the website. They had over a 2-hour delay last night when I looked it up. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm just gonna take the highway, literally. And so this morning I clicked on my Google Maps and I told it like to take the southern route, and then it did that thing that I hate. I wish I could turn it off, but where it's like, hey, a faster route is available, and it automatically switched me without me realizing it because I wasn't staring at my phone. So as I'm exiting the highway, I'm like, oh, this is the Edmonds Ferry. Okay, cool. I guess we're going to take the ferry and see how that goes. And it was wonderful. So accidentally took the ferry, accidentally met a guy named Laird, told me about the mountain road, which is like right next to where he lived. So I ended up taking the mountain road, and I was like, oh, do you not need a vehicle registration? He's like, no, but you need a park pass. And I was like, well, I have a park pass. So it really just ended up like working out. And I have, especially as like, I'm rambling again, I'm so sorry, but these are the moments in these videos where I just really enjoy catching up with you guys. But I look for little moments in the day like that. I'm like hypersensitive to trusting my gut, if that makes any sense. And I trusted my gut that this was something that I needed to just go with, you know, like I look for little signs, like, you know, when you see 11:11, you know, things like that, just little repetitions and synchronicities that remind me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and everything's going to work out. So that happened many times today, actually, many times. It was a little spooky. But I just knew I wanted to go to Forks, Washington once again because I was a Twilight girly when I was in college, and it was so cool to see the sign, and I got to see Bella's truck. I didn't stop and see Bella's truck, but I didn't even go to like the Swan house or anything because I was like, we're just moving through, you know. I grabbed lunch. It was great. I got my picture taken with the sign. And then, yeah, we went down to Ruby Beach. You know, it's a very famous beach. I've seen it in so many Instagram photos, YouTube videos, and from being from the Midwest, you know, all of these West Coast things still feel very foreign to me. But riding through Olympic National Forest and into like the Hoa rainforest, literally got rained on in the Hoa rainforest, it was magical. It truly was just like, everything was perfect. It was such an amazing day. And I still don't feel, I thought I was going to have like an overwhelming sense of accomplishment from going coast to coast for the first time by myself on my motorcycle, like, and I just didn't feel that. And I don't know if it's because like I've already done so many incredible things in my life that like things are losing their specialness. I don't know if that makes any sense or if I'm actually making sense, but it wasn't lost on me that I was physically in a different part of the country, you know, like, and I got there by myself, not on an airplane. Like, I've been on the road for weeks and we made it and it was wonderful, but it was just kind of like, I still have 2.5 hours until I can, you know, get horizontal and lay down. So the grind of daily, like, putting down miles, I feel like is starting to take away from the specialness of the things that I'm actually seeing and doing on this trip. So I do think it's time to just like pick the days, you know, are you going to be slow today? Or are you going to do miles today? And tomorrow I don't want to do miles. I'm tired of doing miles. We did, I think, 350 miles or something like that today, and it took 14 hours. So I don't know. But we did it. Across the country, coast to coast, Atlantic to Pacific. I think we're a little over 5,000 miles in on this trip so far, and we still have 2 more states that I have to check off my list. So in the next episode, we are heading into Oregon. It's not too far from where I am right now. And I got some rocks. Those are my rocks on the chair, and some driftwood for my little collection at home. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna watch Twilight. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until my next one, as always, you be good, ride motorcycles, and I'll catch you later.